Since the cameras became popular and accessible to the large public, many memorable records were made. The well-known sentence, "A picture is worth 1,000 words," has never been so real. Thanks to these images and the rise of social networks, today we have access to amazing videos recorded in all parts of the world. The records showed in today's video are so impressive that if they hadn't been shot, no one would ever believe it. I am Samar Bakri, and you are very welcome to Mega Fact. Before we begin, give us that savage like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well. The horse versus the alligator. Of all the fights involving wild animals, I guarantee you this is by far the most peculiar you have ever seen. It all started when this fearless horse decided to attack an alligator that was sitting quietly in the sun. Tourists passing by soon began to record the unusual fight. The wild horse was with 5 other horses eating grass, when suddenly the horse simply decided to attack the alligator, that reacts by biting the horse's foreleg. The horse then went away. He gave up on the fight.
Oh, Chip, get back.
Oh. Did he bite him? Just leave him alone.
Asian carps. The images that we'll show now happen in the river where the Asian carps live. Within seconds, hundreds of carps will jump through the air into the boat.
Look at this! Oh! Hot dog! Oh yeah! Ooh.
Back in, we would have had the record.
Oh, no. Oh, there's one! I'm on my shoulder!
Despite the ease in fishing these fishes, their jump may end up hurting you. The amazing show of Asian carps has a reason. According to experts, when the carp are threatened, they start jumping. With these jumps, the huge amount of carps in the air can distract predators that aren't able to predict where the carp will fall. Escaping death. This amazing video was recorded in Bolivia. A pig was being taken by a truck to an abattoir. He decided that this couldn't be his end. The truck was so full with pigs that this brave pig was over the other fellows. This condition just facilitated the pig's big move. The pig jumped from the moving truck. The jump was not the best, but the pig was able to get up and run for his freedom.
Sta un pochino nervoso per te. Sta un pochino nervoso perché lei non scalenta. Hello? Hello? Portane vai.
Carpet of snakes. In the state of Manitoba, Canada, something very peculiar happens every spring. Every year, thousands of snakes known as the narcissus snakes come out of the holes where they were hidden the entire year for a single purpose: to copulate. This is the largest concentration of snakes in the world. It is estimated that there are groups of up to 5,000 snakes. The pile forms a snake carpet that lines all over the floor. Once out of the shelters, the narcissus snakes begin a huge orgy. Procreation is the only item on their agenda. However, there is a problem. There are hundreds or more male snakes for each female. It turns out that not all females are interested in this orgy. The purpose of the males is to annoy the females up to the point where the females open a gland to spray a repellent odor in an attempt to get rid of them. But this opening can also allow at least one of the males to copulate with her. Narcissus snakes are harmless to humans. They may even bite, but they do not have enough strength or poison to hurt you. City tour. This unusual video was recorded in Ethiopia. I think it doesn't need any comment, right? The man was riding a bicycle around town with his goat on his back. A couple passing by the place couldn't contain their laughter while filming this peculiar event. Distracted lion. We all go through moments of distraction, and the king of the jungle got one of them too. The lion from a zoo in Germany was walking lazily with his friend through his yard, as he took a wrong step and fell into the water. The lion was distracted by tourists and did a wrong step into the water. As the king doesn't lose his majesty, the lion pretended he was just cooling down in the zoo's waters. Spider's rainstorm. The images that we show now have been recorded in Brazil, and they are so impressive that they did the round of the world. According to experts, the rain of spiders is nothing more than a giant web built by a colony of spiders to facilitate the capture of prey.
Chovendo aranha, cara. Não, mas isso aqui é ignorância. Cara, isso aqui vai pra internet. Chovendo aranha.
Rattlesnake's Hole. In the state of Montana in the United States, an annual gathering of rattlesnakes, very similar to the narcissus snakes like we saw before, occurs every year. But in this case, the snakes are poisonous, and a human step into this hole, the chance to get out alive is almost zero. These snakes, known by the striking sound of rattles, rank the first in the number of deaths caused by accidents involving snakes in the world. Rattlesnakes, like most snakes, do not stay in groups. It is estimated that there are up to 600 snakes in each hole. They gather in these locations with a single goal: to copulate. Drinking water. While a couple was enjoying a swimming pool in the heat of Kenya, a distinguished visitor came and left everyone astonished. A huge African elephant burst through the woods and solved to take a sip to kill his thirst with water from a pool. The animal took a sip, then returned to the forest, leaving the couple with this unforgettable recording. Although peculiar, this happens with frequency in Kenya. So if you ever go on vacation there, know that a wild animal may join you into the pool. Awkward giraffe. As we have seen in the topic before, everyone needs to freshen up, especially in the heat of the African jungles. But in this case, the giraffe was drinking water from a lake and slipped in the mud and into the water. The hilarious record was made by tourists passing by. The giraffe had a bit of trouble getting up. After all, it's not easy to have stability with such long legs. So this is it, guys. If you like the video, do not forget to let us that wild like, and please subscribe to our channel. Thank you and see you in our next video.